Hello, third grade. Happy Thursday. Today we're going to be working on writing our numbers in words. So we don't necessarily have to worry about typing them. We just want to be able to know that we can see the number and pick which one it is written in words, or see the written number and know what number it is and select that. So first, let's review with our writing our numbers. So the important thing to know about tens and our ones place, which we talked about on Monday, is when we're writing them, we're going to put a hyphen in between the tens and the ones, but only if there is a number in our ones place. If there's a 0 in our ones place, we're just going to write it as the tens. But if it's like 21, I'm looking at my tens place, I have a 2 for 20. And then I'm adding a hyphen because I don't have a 0 in my ones place, I have a 1, and it's going to look like this. And we'll go over more examples, but let's just quick review. If you have a piece of paper and a pencil, I would encourage writing these down, but if you feel comfortable knowing how to write each letter, then that's awesome. So for our 20s, 20, it looks like this: 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And these are how they are spelled in our tens place. And these are our ones place: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And to go over about the hyphen, because if we saw this number, we wouldn't write 20, 0, we just say 20. But if we saw this number, I'm going to look at in my tens place, I have a 3, so I know I'm going 30. And then in my ones place, I have an 8, so I'm going to look down at my 8 hyphen 8. So now let's go over some examples. Alright, so this is kind of what our homework's going to look like. We're going to either have the written word or we're going to have the number, and we have to pick which one goes together. So here I have 81, and I can look back here and I can find, okay, where in my tens is there 80? So I know it's 8, and then it says 81, so in my ones place, I'm going to put a 1. So it'd look like 80 for my tens place and 1 for my ones place. And then I know I have my number 30. So this is why I encourage you to go back and write, so then you know exactly which one is your tens and which one is your ones. So 30 has a 0, so I don't need to add a hyphen because there's nothing in my ones place other than a 0. And I'm not going to say 30 hyphen 0, I'm just going to say 30. So now here I have a number 77, and if I get confused, right, I can go back here, look in my tens place, 70, look in my ones, 7. So I'm going to write it as 70, hyphen to keep them together, 7. Oops. And now this one's going to be a little tricky. So this is 18. So the teen means I put a 1 before, and the 8 means that's what goes after. So if I see 16, I see, remember, the teen puts a 1 in the 10 place, and the 6, that goes in my ones place. So that's the only one that's going to be a little backwards when you see the teen at the end. It'll be a number and then teen. So here I have 29. So in my tens place, I have a 2 of 20. And then I can't forget my hyphen to combine my tens and ones together, 29. And here I just have the word 3. So that's just the number 3. That's just my ones. It doesn't have a 30. It doesn't have a hyphen, so I know it's just 1. And down here I have 98. And again, I can look back in my tens. Oops. 90, and then H, so I know how to spell it. So I can come back down here and I can say 90. And I'm going to add my hyphen to keep it together, 98. So now in our homework, we're going to see some bigger numbers as well. So this is going to be written exactly how it sounds. This is our thousands place, hundreds place, tens place, ones place. So when I see this number, I'd read it as 1,567. So I have and just as I said it, it's going to be written 1,567. The only one that is going to be hyphen is the number between our tens and our ones place. And then I might see this where it's just I have 100, something in my hundreds place, my tens place, and my ones place. And I'd read this number as 724. So just as I said it, 724 with my hyphen. So when you see those big numbers, you just kind of read it as you would say it, and it should be written out exactly as you say. 1,567, 1,567. In the order from left to right is how you should see it. All right, make sure to have fun. Keep working hard. It's almost Friday. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day, third grade.